Welcome to Sure Shot Archery, and today I'm going to show you some quick fixes for a broken arrow rest. So first off, when I was a new shooter, a lot of times I had problems with my arrow rest. So over the years, as I've gotten better at shooting, the problems with my arrow rest have drastically decreased. Of course, the quality of equipment I use has also gone up, but between the two of skill and quality of equipment, I've had a lot less arrow rest problems. But here are some really quick fixes for it. The first one is when your arrow rest breaks. Now this one I removed myself, so I'll put that aside. If you happen to have a paper clip handy and it fits into the holes on your arrow rest, like this one does, with a pair of pliers, you can bend the paper clip into an arrow rest. Now this one I created in under like 2 minutes. It was real quick and easy. Of course, it's a little bit small compared to the original, but technically you could make a paper clip work as a functional arrow rest to let you continue shooting that tournament, so you wouldn't have to stop shooting or have to leave practice. You can keep practicing, which is really essential. Next up, I want to show you what happens, or what you can do if this does happen, the back plate of the arrow rest falling off from your bow. Now I had this happen to me a few times, especially when I was new to shooting. The adhesive on the back of the plate here just wasn't sticky enough, or I was shooting the incorrect arrows and stuff, and I was really beating up my arrow rest. So some easy ways to fix this, if it were to fall off at a practice or a tournament, would be to bring with you some double-sided sticky tape, or what I found to work the best, at least for me, was the double-sided foam tape. It seemed to have a much stronger adhesive than just the standard double-sided sticky tape. And as you can see here, I've actually done this once, and I would say this back plate for this arrow rest has been sitting on this bow now for well over 8 years. Now, last but certainly not least is kind of having a good strategy, especially when you're going to a tournament. You want doubles of all your equipment, ideally. Now, the one convenient thing about, as you improve in your shooting and you get some better equipment, is a brand like Shibuya actually offers replacement parts for your equipment. So you can buy extra adhesive backs to stick your arrow rest back on your bow. Now I've never had to use one because I've never had a problem with their products, but they have sticky backs that are identical to the one that was on your arrow rest previously, so you don't have to worry about cutting it out. You don't have to worry about it changing, the space between your arrow and your plunger. And also, they make little arrow rest arms. So, if the arrow rest you're using, if the company offers replacement parts, they may have little replacement arms. This way you have an identical replacement arm, so you don't have to go about bending paper clips. Of course, that's always good if you're in a pinch. But that way you can just unscrew one bolt, slip this in, and you are good to go because you have an identical replacement to the arrow rest that just broke. Now, these are all little things, but an arrow rest is definitely extremely important in shooting accurately, at least in target archery. So, hope these tips helped you out. Hope you are well prepared for maybe practice day or your first tournament. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting.